Thanks to Eurostar, UK passengers can now travel to Brussels in less than 2 hours.
We came here to Brussels because we wanted to use Eurostar, which we were very impressed with the speeds. We've arrived and we like where we are very much. Can't wait to try the chocolate.
He's in luck. Wherever you turn in Brussels, there's a shop tempting you to try and buy the Belgian chocolate. And there's plenty else here to keep you occupied.
The Grand Place is very nice. Some people say that's the best in the world.
Well, the Grand Place is certainly considered the heart of Brussels, with its wide open cobbled square consisting of elegant Gothic buildings, cafes and bars. For a bit of a contrast, visit the Atomium. This unusual structure stands at 334 feet high and overlooks the city. As well as having lunch at the top, you can also browse the exhibitions inside the spheres. And that's not all. You've also got the Musical Instruments Museum, the Royal Palace, the Horta Museum and Mannequin Peace, the city's oldest resident.
Brussels is not very big. They waited till the 1980s to build their metro system, so they could really work out where the best places for the lines are. So they cover nearly all the places you need to go in the city.
The metro is just one way of getting around. You can also visit the attractions by tour bus, hire bike, or by simply walking around at your own pace.
It's really easy to navigate, and there's a lot of little tiny windy streets, and so if you get lost, you just stop and ask for directions. And I've been very impressed with the people who have just been very friendly. And I'm actually here with my boyfriend who wants to try a bunch of different beers, so that should be our plan for today.
Although the Belgian beer is particularly good, it's not the type of place where you'll be crowded with rowdy boozers.
It's grown out of its reputation as the stag night capital of Europe, thank God. It's very popular for romantic breaks. There are a lot of really nice luxury hotels here. There are hotels who specialise in things like spa treatments. I think it's a really great place for couples. Very popular for honeymoons. The main problem with Brussels is you just haven't got time to do all the things you want to do.
We couldn't agree more, and the good news is that you can now book your next city break here through Sky Travel. Just log on to sky.com/travel for the latest deals.